Welcome to my channel, Handmade in Marbella. My name's Jeanette and today I'm going to show you how to crochet the Alpine stitch. I've used Aran weight wool with a 5mm hook, but you can use whichever yarn you have and the appropriate hook according to the wool band. So to start we need an odd number of chains, and then we start in the second chain from the hook, which is this one. That's the first chain, this is the second chain. And we make a UK double crochet, and then we all the way along we just make double crochet. When you get to the end you should have an even number of double crochets. Then you chain 2 and turn. Don't crochet in the first stitch because your chains count as the first stitch in this pattern. And then all the way along we need to do UK trebles, 1 in every stitch. When you get to the end of the row you do the final treble in the double crochet from the row below, chain 1 and turn. And again, we don't crochet in the first stitch, so starting with the second stitch we do double crochet all the way along. So when we get to the end of the row, don't forget that the chain 2 at the end, at the beginning rather, of the previous row counted as a stitch, so we do a double crochet in the top of those chains. 2 chains and turn. Now we're going to do front post treble crochet, so not in the first one but in the second stitch. So yarn over, yarn round the post of the treble on the 2 rows before, pick up the yarn as normal, pull up the yarn so that your hook is level. Make it a longer stitch. You have to pull it right up so it's level with the top of the chains, and then finish the stitch as normal. Then in the next stitch we've skipped the stitch behind because we put this one in the front. Then in the next one we just do a normal treble. Then in the next one we're going to do a front post treble in this, not this one because we did the treble above, but in the next one we do a front post treble. Pull the yarn up so that it's level, keeps everything level, and finish as normal. Then in the next stitch we do a normal treble in the top of the double crochet. The next one, which is this one, we do a front post treble. Then a normal treble, front post treble, a normal treble, all the way along till you get to the end. When you've done the last front post treble you should have 2 trebles left on the previous row. So in the double, on the normal row at the top, in the double crochets you just do 2 normal trebles. 1 in the last one. Chain 1 and turn. Now we're going to do double crochet all the way along this row, so skip the first stitch because it's got the chain there, and double crochet all the way along. When you get to the end of that row, don't forget to do a double crochet in the top of the chains from the previous row to keep the edges nice and straight. Then we do 2 chains and turn. Now on this row we're going to do front post treble crochets on alternate to where we did them before. So the first stitch we already did the 2 chains for the first treble crochet. On the next stitch we have a front post treble crochet below, so we're just going to do a normal treble crochet above it. Now we need to do in this treble, so it's alternate in between, this treble from the 2 rows previously, we need to do a front post treble. So again, just same as a normal treble, but then don't forget to pull up the stitches to keep it all level. Then above this front post treble from below, we need to do a normal treble. And all the way along. Where you didn't have a front post treble, we need to put a front post treble. And where you had a front post treble previously, we just do a normal treble. Again, this one doesn't have a front post treble, so we need to put one here. And this one did have a front post treble, so we just do a normal treble all the way along till you get to the end. At the end of this row, you should be able to finish with a front post treble and one normal treble. So you can see there all the front post trebles that we just done are alternate to the front post trebles we did 2 rows below. Now 1 chain and turn, and this row again is going to be double crochet, so skip the first one because we've done the chain, and then double crochet all along. So at the end of this row, again, not forgetting to put the last double crochet in the chains from the previous row. 2 chains and turn. Now we're back to doing the front post treble and treble alternate. So this time we're going to match the first row of front post trebles we did. So the first front post treble will go in this stitch. Then a normal treble above the front post treble from the previous row. And again, this one needs a front post treble. And then we do a normal treble all the way along. So this row we need to end with 2 normal trebles. And then 1 chain and turn. And again we have a row of double crochet starting from the 2nd stitch. So at the end of the double crochet row, 2 chains and turn, and this time we're going to copy this row of front post trebles. So the first stitch we need to do is a normal treble, then we do a front post treble down here, pulling up the stitches to keep them level, then a normal treble and a front post treble, and continue all the way along. So this row ends with a front post treble and a normal treble. And that's the Alpine stitch. Just continue in the same way, alternate rows in double crochet, alternating with treble crochet, and the treble crochet is staggered where you do the front post treble crochet. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and also consider subscribing so you'll be notified of future videos. Thank you for watching.